Wednesday, it's Carrie here. All right, so we're gonna do a recipe. I've done this before in my VIP here, but I think a lot of you guys may not have seen it. There's a lot of new people in our group, and this is one of my favorites. I make this a lot. It's like probably every 2 to 3 weeks this gets put on our recipe meal plan because it's always a fan favorite. So this is sheet pan chicken Parmesan. So let me show you how we make this. It's such a quick and simple meal. So first we're gonna do is we're going to bread the chicken. So I'm just going to take some crispy, crunchy coating. So I eyeball this. That's what I love about these recipes is you kind of get the general idea and then you can, do as little or as much as you want. The recipe is on the website called Sheet Pan Chicken Parmesan. You can follow exactly. It's asking for a cup of regular gluten-free breadcrumbs. I use our crispy crunchy coating. It's so good. I used to use panko breadcrumbs before this because they were crunchy. These are way crunchier. So crispy crunchy coating. It comes in a sachet 3-pack. I get so many, I fill up an old protein container because I use this all the time. Now it's asking for a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I don't have any Parmesan cheese in the fridge right now. So what I'm using instead is a little bit of our cheesy fry seasoning because it's got Parmesan cheese in it. Just gotta break it up a little bit there. Okay, so cheesy fry seasoning if you don't have any Parmesan, or just use it anyhow because it's so delicious. Okay, and then it's going to ask for some vegetable seasoning. I think it's 2 tablespoons. If you guys know me, I don't measure half the time. Vegetable seasoning, if you don't have vegetable, like you can use any seasonings in here, honestly, any seasoning. So it's basically some breadcrumbs, a little bit of like cheesy Parmesan flavor, and some seasoning. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a sheet pan. I think I sucked up one of those spices. So take an Epicure sheet pan or a sheet pan that you have in your house, line it. I'm using our Epicure liners. These are our silicone liners. They're the best. They're gonna keep your pans looking great. They're non-stick, easy cleanup, and you're gonna save a lot of money not buying parchment paper all the time, and better for the environment, really. Okay, so line your baking sheet, and then we're just gonna take chicken breasts, and I've taken a chicken breast and butterflied it so that it's like a little bit thinner than a great big fat chicken breast, and you're gonna coat those all up. Okay, so you can do as little or as many as you want. You can follow the recipe. I'm not sure exactly how many it asks for on there, but I just do as many as I know that my family needs, right? So I just make sure that I do up enough chicken breasts that's going to feed everybody. Okay, so I'm just, okay, how good does that look? So once they're all coated, we're gonna pop this in the oven at 400 degrees for approximately 15 minutes, okay? Now while that's cooking, we're gonna do up some marinara sauce. So I'm just going to take one of my pots here to stir it up in. So to make marinara sauce, super simple. You could totally use like a canned spaghetti sauce here, but guys, it's so, I just gotta straighten my camera here. So expensive. It's very expensive buying those prepared spaghetti sauces where you can buy a whole can of crushed tomatoes on sale, usually for like $1, $1.29, okay? Make your own, you know what's in it. You're gonna cut a lot of that sodium and sugar and additives and stuff. We're gonna make ours with Epicure marinara seasoning. So 1 can crushed tomatoes, and I'm gonna kind of do the cheater version here. I don't warm this up or anything when I'm making it for a recipe like this. I'm going to add a can of crushed tomatoes. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of marinara sauce is what I like to add. So this marinara sauce, let's talk about what's in here. So we've got robust garlic and herb mix. Use it as a sauce for pasta, lasagna, chicken parmesan, and homemade pizzas. Ingredients: herb, onion, red bell pepper, garlic, black pepper, spices. So good. Sodium content, 0. Sugar content, zero. Just delicious, amazing spices that you can pronounce. Okay, so I had about 2 tablespoons. Now I love garlic. We are garlic fans, so I usually like to add about a teaspoon of minced garlic, which is Epicure's famous minced garlic. This garlic comes from California. It's high quality. I believe it's a half a teaspoon's equal to a garlic clove. 1 jar is 67 cloves of garlic. So you want to save money and save time, not mincing, chopping, peeling? Epicure minced garlic. This is a pantry staple everybody should have in their pantry. And guess what's in here? Is it sitting in oil and preservatives and ingredients you can't pronounce? Let's look. Ingredients, garlic. That's it. That's all that's in here. High quality, dehydrated garlic. All right, so we stir that up. You can add a little salt and pepper if you like. But this is all I do to make a quick marinara sauce. All right, so that just came out of the oven. That was 15 minutes at 400 degrees. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the marinara that we made. It says 3 cups, but 1 cup or 1 can of marinara makes, actually it looks like 3 to 4 cups. So let's just scoop as little or as much as you want. If it's too much, we're gonna freeze the leftovers, okay? So I'm just gonna scoop the marinara over top. Be generous. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Okay, so there's extra. So I'm gonna show you what I do with that. So we have these new freezer cubes from Epicure. These are the 1 cup. So these are the 1 cup cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4. We also have 2 cup cubes, okay? And they've got these awesome lids. So what I'm gonna do is with these extra marinara, say hi, Parker.
Hello.
Just gonna pour this in. So I know if I fill it right up, it's 1 cup, but I'm gonna do it, there's a little line there that takes it to a half a cup. I'm gonna do a couple half cups, and they make nice little cubes, perfect to pull out. I always like to have a little bit of marinara sometimes if I'm doing like homemade pizzas, or sometimes we do chicken strips and the kids wanna dip it in marinara sauce. Okay. So this is great. So if you've got extra like sauces, soup, maybe you're doing big batches of stew, gravy, extra gravy, you can freeze it in these cubes. They measure half cup, 1 cup, come with this handy little, like kind of like a silicone lid. What's great about these too is, you can't really see it here, but see how I can't like bend that? It is reinforced with like a metal frame covered in silicone. So, just gonna pop that on here. There we go, nice and tight, and I can pop that in the freezer. What's great about silicone is not like a plastic cube tray, but silicone, it's really bendy. So when I'm ready, I just pop them out, and they come out really nicely. Actually, I have a couple from last time, I think in the freezer, yes. So I froze these in a half cup cubes, and I just put them in a little plastic bag. Perfect, eh? So you can just defrost that and have a little bit of marinara sauce. And there we go. Sheet pan chicken Parmesan. So you can serve this with all kinds of different things. You could do green beans. We're doing a balsamic salad and some pasta. You could serve it with rice. You could even put it on a bun. So many options. Delicious meal, highly recommend it. Thanks for joining. I'll see you same place, same time next week. Bye everybody.